Previously, in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, the party found themselves locked in mortal combat with the forces of House Ovrindar within an ancient dwarven temple. Teresa, a drow priestess of Lolth, and her mage, Ilnor, fought ferociously against the party. To make things worse, they had somehow managed to turn Ashes against his allies. Along with drow infantry and giant spiders, the party found themselves woefully outnumbered. Matashtai and Bones, working together in the moment, disengaged from their opponents and rushed towards Ilnor, hoping they might slay the wizard and free Ashes from whatever enchantment he was under. But their attacks were repelled by Ilnor's magic, and the two of them were swarmed shortly after, with Matashtai being knocked unconscious by a giant spider's venom. Hope seemed lost. But the party was not without their own allies, as they were soon to find out. Ashes, though unable to control his actions, was cognizant of the situation, and in his mind he heard the whispering of a familiar voice. Gurgle Brine, the sea hag, was there, offering Ashes aid, simple payment of blood. Ashes, however, refused, holding an unwavering faith in his party to make their way out of this without any deals. This almost didn't end well for Ezrah, as Ashes closed the distance with the sorcerer and began attacking. But Marta Moonshadow, the elf that Bones had freed, and a new ally to the party, moved to Ezra's defense, unleashing a bolt of fire that struck Ashes squarely. The shock of pain flooded his mind with endorphins, temporarily weakening the enchantment. It was all the aid Ashes needed to break free. In that instance, the tide of battle shifted. Bones revived and cured Matashtai, Ezrah hasted Ashes, and the party, a flurry of blades, claws, and fists, swiftly defeated their remaining enemies, including Teresa. The instant Ilnor saw the battle begin to turn, he went invisible, abandoning his mistress. But Ashes, incensed by the previous violation of his own will, hunted Ilnor down, using his keen, wolven senses to track the mage, and ultimately slay him. In the aftermath of the battle, the party set about trying to figure out their next move. They took Teresa's head and looted the temple, freeing two more prisoners, a hobgoblin named Larash and a catatonic half-elf. After a brief explanation, Larash joined the party. A few minutes later, another drow showed up, investigating the situation, and the party quickly dispatched them. Afterwards, the party decided to rest before heading back to the Legion of Azraq by way of the eastern Stromkolder ruins. This would put them behind enemy lines, but their hope was that the forces of the drow would be sufficiently weakened by the hobgoblin attack, enough that they could break through. Well, that, and they absolutely didn't want to go back through the tunnels of madness. But their enemy was not idle during this. And after having had two runners fail to report back, the drow forces of the eastern Stromkolder ruins headed towards the temple complex in order to find out what was going on. The two groups met in the ancient dwarven catacombs, and a battle ensued, with the party initially slaying several giant spiders. But then they heard a creature moving towards them. Around the corner, 3 pairs of eyes, each one set into a wildly different skull, all attached to the same feline body. The party found themselves face to face with the Chimera. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.